Okay, it's time for a new vlog, and obviously it's the 1st of July. So what I've been up to, God, it's been a hectic month. Well, last June, should I say? Um, Trying to think of where to start. I've been streaming a lot more on Twitch. With the last game I've been playing, which has been Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. At the moment now, I've pretty much done all the side missions, or the side ops they call it, and I've done every single mission, and there's only one mission left, which is basically which wraps up the ending of the game. Although I haven't played that last mission yet, I've been going back and doing some of the other missions to either improve my rank, or obviously there's different objectives that open up in some of the missions, so I've been doing some of them. But eventually, obviously I will do the last mission, which is basically a replay and the big reveal. I still do love the game, although my current disappointment was it's still been the same since I played it on the PlayStation 4, where obviously that the people may know that there was a third chapter that was chopped out of the game, and obviously you can find it, well, some of it on YouTube if you actually look for it, which would have wrapped up some of the story with Eli, which obviously we know who he really is. So that's a real shame. And obviously we've got the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, or Delta, just known as. So, but I don't know if there's no release date as to when that's coming out. I'm assuming that's going to be next year, but I do really want to play that because Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is one of my favorite games. I've still got the special edition, the expanded edition version of that game called Metal Gear Solid 3 Substance. I'm going to be doing a video on that, which I did. If you've already looked, I did do a video on Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, which is the expanded edition of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. And I hope people really enjoyed that video. And obviously, as before, we were doing the Metal Gear version of Metal Gear 3 version of that. And then I might show Metal Gear Solid 4, which I got for the PS3 when we first got the PS3. Obviously, this inspired me to do this after doing the video on Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes on GameCube, which I have promised that I did say that I was going to do a video on that because somebody asked for it, and I am still going to do it. So don't think I'm not going to do it, but it's going to be a bit more raw or guerrilla in terms of the filming, because I'll be filming it from my phone, this phone that I'm using now. I don't have capture equipment to be able to do it. Hopefully in the future I will be able to do that, but yeah, I will do some gameplay of Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes. Just have to get used to the controls again and again because I haven't played it in ages, so I will do that at some point. Maybe half an hour to an hour worth of gameplay will do that. Also, I've been playing Forza Motorsport, and when it comes to the Forza games, whether it's Motorsport or Horizon, I'm a little bit late in the game when it comes to those franchises, and obviously with Xbox, because it's only recently, maybe about three or so years ago, that I've only started getting into the Xbox platform, starting with the Xbox One S, which I was kind of given for Christmas for my nephew, and obviously now I've got the Series X. So now I'm getting to play the classic games on Xbox, whether it's Halo, Gears of War. I do have Fable, as we know that there's a new Fable game coming out, and I've got the first one now because obviously I've got the physical version on disc, because obviously I got it for like £1 or two from CX, and obviously it's backward compatible when as soon as you put the disc in there, and it also improves it. I've got those games to play, and yeah, the motorsport games. I think I started the motorsport with Motorsport 5, and then I think 6 I played, and then I expected this one to be 7, but this one's just called Forza Motorsport. I'm assuming that this is because that the previous Motorsport games were compatible with the Xbox One, and obviously the Xbox One X, and obviously the Series X. And this Forza Motorsport is built from the ground up for the Xbox Series X. So I don't think it can play the Xbox One. But and that would explain why when I first played it, because I first played it on Game Pass, and then eventually managed to find it at my local Argos for $9.99, which I think is an absolute, oh, I'm tripping over my own stuff here, which was an absolute bargain. So it just picked up from where I was playing it. And when I first played it, for me, it felt a little bit harder than the previous games in the Motorsport series, but this one seems a bit harder. But what I will say about the game, although bearing in mind I'm playing it on a 1080p TV, is the actual graphics on it. You can really tell that it's been built for the Series X, because the level of detail on the actual cars is absolutely beautiful and really high detail. The control of the vehicles all handle differently, and it just handles like a dream. And then obviously with the trigger buttons on the Xbox pad, it works perfectly. So if you gradually push down on the left trigger button, obviously the car slowly starts to slow down and brake. And obviously the further down you press the right trigger, obviously the faster the car goes. But it just feels really smooth. And one of the things that I've been very impressed with has been the weather effects, where you could be driving on a track and then it's really cloudy, and then you can see, and this is what would happen in real life, and you can see the clouds starting to build up, and it's getting grey and getting darker and darker and darker. And then gradually you can see it starts spitting down, and then it starts to rain, and then it starts to rain really heavily, and then you can see lightning going across the dark clouds. And it's just, I love the way how the weather just changed slowly. It slowly starts to change, and then it rains, and then it gets heavier and heavier and heavier, or as before it gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and depending on whether, but exactly like the weather would be. But that's one of the things that I've been really impressed with Forza Motorsport on the Xbox Series X, is the actual weather climate, or weather, or whatever you want to call it, or climate control or change that happens during the game. And so when it's really sunny, it's really sunny, and then obviously it just changes, and it's just absolutely brilliant. I would love to know and experience what the game would be like playing on a 4K TV, because if I'm seeing how good the graphics look on a 1080p TV, then God knows what it looks like on a 4K. And maybe at some point one day, when I get a 4K TV, I'll get to see it take the full advantage of this game, because it's one of the games, even if I complete most of the tracks and trophies and stuff, it's one of these games I can see myself going back and then obviously playing again at some time in the future, until they make it the next Forza Motorsport. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving that at the moment. Still been playing some of my classic Street Fighter 2 games on the different platforms, where it's been on Switch, Xbox, the PlayStation. I've been absolutely really enjoying it. I'm starting to get back into my stride again. I really want to get into the Street Fighter 3 games, because of those games, obviously, those are the ones I've got the least experience with. The Alpha guys, I'm pretty good at it. Except for Alpha 3, I'm a bit rusty on that. I think the first time I ever played Alpha 3 was on the PSP. That's the first time I really played it, and I kind of wasn't that great, but I am getting better at it. So yeah, I do want to you know, get better at that particular game. I have bought a couple of games, some secondhand, some new, for really good prices. Like I've got Watch Dogs Legions, which I have to upload the video to that, and there's an Xbox Series X game that I found in the sale. I got in a sale online from Curry's, which I won't tell you what the game is, but it's on Xbox Series X, and it is available on PS5. And found it really cheap, and I could have got it delivered, but they just charge you £4 just to deliver it from Curry's. Whereas if you they do a free click and collect service, so once the game is delivered to my local Curry's, I can then pick the game up for free. And for me, it's not too far away from where I live, so it's basically at least to go. Obviously it's in Tottenham House, so it's maybe like 3 or 4, maybe at least 5, maybe 5 or 6 bus stops for me to go and get there. So it's not too far. So I think it says it's gonna be available for me to collect on Tuesday, so I just have to wait for confirmation, and I've got to do a video on that. I do still have some games that I got over Christmas on PS5, I think some on Xbox and some on Switch that I still need to upload. So I'm still gonna do it. So if you hear me say something like, this is what I got for Christmas, it's from Christmas 2023. Christmas just gone, so bear in mind that I filmed them ages ago, but just haven't uploaded them yet. Let's see what else. I've got a couple of Blu-rays. Some of still I have to unbox. I've got a couple on their way. One of the particular Blu-rays I've had to rebuy again, but this time secondhand, because I think there's something when I was watching it, it kept freezing. And I will show you what the Blu-ray is once the replacement once it arrives, because I thought I did an unboxing video of that when I first had it, but I didn't. So when the new one comes, I will show you what it is and I'll go into detail as to what happened. So I'm hoping that when the next one comes, that I won't have any problems with that. At first I thought it was my PlayStation console, but then when I put the same disc in my PS5, it was still skipping the same way. And I know my PS5 is pretty much brand new and Blaze is pretty much in good condition. So again, I'll go into detail as to when that's you know, why I rebought it and how much I got it for and what problems I was having when we did unboxing of that. I did do a video on, I got a couple of new straps from my Apple iWatch Series 9, sorry. You've seen the first video where I got the Solar Loops from a seller off eBay. I ordered another set of Solar Loops but different colors, so I need to upload that. I ordered another set of and actually it was buy two get the third free, and free delivery, thank God. And I ordered another set of straps, which I think I can show you. I'll show you one of them anyway, if I can find it. Because you would have seen me do something like this where you've got the Solar Loops, as you can see, which is just one for this loop. So that's silicone. And then the ones I've got here, they're more cloth based. So you can see there's a buckle on it, so you can just adjust it. And I've done a video on that, so cheaper and like that. I want to do a follow-up video on the iPhone 15 Pro in terms of what I feel after several months. Obviously, the 16 and the 16 Pro, which should be coming out in about September, October. And I don't know what improvements I'm going to be making to that. And so I'll give you what I feel about the phone so far. What I will say, one quick little brief thing I'll say about the iPhone 15 Pro is that the battery life for me is a hell of a lot of a improvement over the previous Pro phones I've had. So that's one good thing. That's one little teaser of that. I will do a follow-up also on my Series 9 iWatch, which I'm absolutely loving. Believe it or not, I'm glad I chose the color. I know there's stainless steel ones you can get, which I wouldn't mind getting one because it's a little bit of a tougher build for iWatch. But the problem is that it would have cost me a lot more money. But so far, I'm really enjoying the iWatch. It's probably my best Apple purchase in years since the time that I bought my MacBook in 2014. So that just shows you how that's nearly 10 years ago. So although obviously I've had Apple new iPhones from that time to that phone, from then till now, for me the iWatch Series 9 has probably been my best Apple purchase. I do want to get a new Apple computer at some point, laptop at some point. In the past I've had desktops, but I want something more portable that I can carry around if I really want to, or just lie in bed or on a sofa. So I don't think I'll be using desktops anymore. And then obviously if I do get that and get an Elgato card, I can stream directly through that rather than use the machine. So I do have plans of getting a computer, which it's one of those things where it's gonna be sooner rather than later. So, and also you'll see the improvement of that on my channel once I'm able to edit and do proper for the things I want to do. I've got there's quite a few other things that I need to do videos on, but I just haven't had the time to do it because some of it I haven't been too well, believe it or not. So it's been harder to to do the amount of videos that I kind of want to do. But I still got tons of stuff to do because there's obviously stuff in my Steelbook Blu-ray Steelbook collection. I got one new Blu-ray Steelbook that I got secondhand, which I have done a video on, and I'll try and upload it sometime this week. I want to do more movie and TV show reviews. I've just been watching House of the Dragon season 2, and it's up to episode 3 at the moment. Next Sunday will be episode 4, so it's about halfway through because they've cut the episodes down. I think it's 8 episodes this season. I've been watching My Adventures of Superman season 2, and that's been absolutely brilliant. I've got my brother into it as well, and he's really enjoying it at first, because when he heard about it, he thought, it wouldn't be his cup of tea, and he's absolutely loving it. So I think it's episode 7 this week, so I'm getting around to watching that. And obviously we've had the introduction of Supergirl in there, so I'm really enjoying that. We've had Star Wars: The Acolytes, which, to be honest, I haven't really kind of loved, and I don't kind of want to get too much detail about it. I think the concept of it was great, and the actual visual effects, obviously with Star Wars have come a long way, but the actual story and character development, it's been very lackluster for me. But I'll see it through, because that's the kind of person I am. Don't know if they're doing in season 2, hoping they do a good finale, at least, to give something a little bit back. I got some health things that I need to be taking care of, because I might end up having to have an operation on my eyes. I might have to. Just have to wait and see when and how it goes. Hopefully it won't be too painful if it does have to do that. Because what happened about a few weeks ago, I noticed that there was this blotch near my iris, and it was a blood clot, and basically I thought it was something serious, so I went to my local opticians, and basically they did a scan of the eye, and then they said that basically I'd blown a blood vessel. So obviously that's hence the red blotch on the right side of my eye, which is pretty much all gone now, thank God. But then there were other issues that they noticed with my eyes, so that's what I have to go in for. So I know initially, before I was gonna go for injections and stuff, but I don't know what's gonna go on, so I have to see what the hospital says. But yeah, and I've got so much stuff to do. I'm trying to get back into my comics, because I tried to upload as much of the new recent comics, but then as soon as I tried to do one set of comics, a whole lot of them my brother's getting, and there's still a lot of my old comics that I want to sit there and do, and also some of the rare issue 1 of certain superheroes comics that I want to show as part of my collection. Some of them I had for over like 20 years. I still got the graphic novels that I still need to, which I said I promised that I was going to do, and I am going to do them. So even though it may not appear for quite a while, I haven't forgotten about them, so I will be doing them. I still need to do the DVD video on the last of the Star Wars films that I had, which will be Return of the Jedi, where obviously you get the 2 versions of the movie on DVD, where you get the original version and the specialist version, so I need to do that. I've been doing the X-Men Blu-ray steelbooks, which I need to sit there and which I will be following on. And obviously I will be showing you the rest of my Blu-ray steelbook collection. I don't collect much regularly now, because they're too expensive, and especially if they're adding in the 4K disc, and then none of the places are doing what free delivery. So most of the time when I get the Blu-ray steelbooks, it's when I see them secondhand, whether on sites or on eBay or on CX, and then they're selling them for a really cheap price. Like one of them that I just did a while ago, which I said I'm gonna try and upload this week. So I'm gonna be doing that. So yeah, and then obviously with Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, finishing up now. I've got to decide on what the next game that I want to do. I do want to do eventually do it, because I did Assassin's Creed 2. I do want to do Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which will be the next one. So I do want to do it. So I think maybe I might do that, because Ezio was one of my favorite collections. There's got a lot of Assassin's Creed games to go through, because I've got the last one I've got was Mirage, and before that there was a Valhalla, and then obviously Odyssey and Origins, and Origins already did. So that leaves Odyssey, Valhalla, and Mirage for me to then do, and then obviously the older games like Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3 and Rogue, and obviously the Ezio collection. So I still need to do that. So yeah, I don't know what we'll do, and obviously I want to do the Uncharted games. Like last one I did Uncharted 1, or I did Uncharted 2, and then the next one is be Uncharted 3. I did have Uncharted 4, which I got the special edition when my brother got me for that on on my birthday, where you get some extra goodies. You get the Blu-ray Steelbook, and you get the normal Blu-ray new thing as well. I did a video on it, so I might do another one. So yeah, just bear in mind that I've got a lot of stuff to do, which I will upload. I want to do more video gameplays. You've seen some of the trophy and videos that I've been uploading from the PS4, PS5. So keep that in mind. At the moment now, I'm kind of debating on whether or not I'm still going to be doing Twitch long term, because it doesn't, because I really wanted to be affiliated, so that I, you know, maybe I can make something out of it, and then obviously be able to archive my videos a lot longer. But I seem to be losing followers, or not kind of like building up upon what I really need to do. So I'm kind of half debating on whether or not you know, that I'm still going to be doing it. And obviously in the UK it's election week on Thursday the 4th. Hopefully we can, I'm trying not to be political, but we can get this current government out, because they've been there far too long. So yeah, that's coming up on Thursday. But as for, expect to see more, a ton more videos, whether or not they're super related, Blu-ray steelbooks, comic books, graphic novels. I still got my art books to do from what I got from Christmas, so I got stuff like that. I've got some something Superman related that I need to upload, which I haven't done yet, so I need to do that. You've seen the beauty stuff that I got from the Body Shop. Some of it I had to travel out to another Body Shop because my local Body Shop's closed, or TK Maxx sells Body Shop products in there far cheaper, virtually half price. And I've also been getting the videos on the Customs Imperial Leather bath salts, which I've absolutely loved. So just whatever you've seen me do, just expect to see more of the same and more stuff to look forward to. So keep an eye on my channel, keep a notification. Obviously all this good stuff, and there's gonna be much more. There's gonna be plenty of content for all of you subs to watch. And I just want to leave on a final note, obviously, and just want to leave on a final note that a big thank you to the subs, old and new. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, because before Christmas we had 500. Now we were at 600. Now we're halfway to 700 subs. So a big thank you to the subs, old and new. I mean, without you guys watching my channel and leaving the really nice comments, and obviously the new viewership and the new subs and the old subs, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I am, and it does really help me want to, you know, like push forward and persevere, sometimes even through the pain and the tiredness, to put content out. And I really appreciate all of you for getting me as far as you I have to, at nearly halfway to 700 YouTube subs. So a big thank you to all of you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, we'll see you next month on the next vlog for August.